Hey everyone, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk you through the next 8-week training block that we've just started this week. I want you to understand not just what we're doing, but why we're doing it. This program sits in between the transition phase we've just finished and the heavier 12-week strength phase that's coming next. So think of this block as preparation. The goal isn't to max out or chase a new PB just yet. The goal is to build fitness within the lifts, improve movement quality, and improve technique under fatigue while building that stronger foundation for what's coming later in the year. You'll notice percentages are a little lighter and the rep ranges are a little higher in movements like the back squat, bench press and deadlift. And this is intentional. For example, within the back squat, I actually want you coming out of sets slightly out of breath aerobically rather than just feeling muscular fatigue in your legs. We want to improve your ability to brace, breathe, hold positions and maintain good technique while getting tired. That's a huge part of becoming stronger longer term. You'll also see us introducing more plyometric work into the program, especially on day 1 and day 4. Now, this isn't just about jumping higher and making workouts look more athletic. There's a real long-term reason behind this. As we get older, one of the first physical qualities we lose is the ability to produce force quickly. That affects balance, coordination, reaction time, and our ability to absorb force safely. It's one of the reasons falls become more common as people get older and move into their 70s, 80s, and 90s. So when we do things like depth landings on a Monday, when we do jumps, when we do controlled plyometric work, we're training for your body to absorb force, create force, and move athletically for as long as possible. This will also create more power and more athleticism for whatever it is your sport is right now, whether that's fitness racing, Gaelic football, soccer, hurling, or just general running outside of the gym. A lot of you do run outside the gym, so this type of work is incredibly valuable for developing stronger tissues around the ankle, knees and hips while improving coordination and resilience, with the longer term goal being longevity but helping you perform right now. We want you to feel strong, athletic and capable and confident not just now but for the rest of your life. Another massive focus in this block is creating actual adaptation, and this is something I'm really passionate about. One thing I see all the time in gyms is people repeating the same regression for the same variation of an exercise over and over again for years without ever progressing it. For example, somebody does ring rows at the same angle every single week for years, or they pick up the same 8 kilo dumbbell every time they do a single arm row, or every time chin-ups come up in the program they use the exact same band at the exact same tension every single time. At that point, you're no longer adapting. You're maintaining your ability to do that exact variation, but you're not actually getting stronger within the movement. And that's not what we want. We want training to move you towards something. And that's the difference between training and exercising. We want you to get your first push-up or your first set of 10 push-ups. We want you to get your first chin-up or your first set of 3 or 5 chin-ups towards better movement, towards more strength, towards more confidence in your body. That's why you'll very rarely see me program standard ring rows and why I never and we never program push-ups from the knees. I just don't see them leading to meaningful progression long term, and that's from being in this environment for the last 10 years. Instead, we use things like incline push-ups, negative push-ups, controlled negatives on chin-ups, elevated feet ring rows, gradually reducing band assistance over time. Everything should have a progression pathway. A really good example of this is some of our members who have really committed to the process of getting their first chin-up. For some of them, it might have taken 6 months, but for others, it might have taken 5 years. So, as you move through this next 8 weeks, try to build into the process and understand the intent behind the work. I'm really excited about this block of training, and I think you're going to get a lot out of it if you commit to the process and commit to the recovery between your sessions. Let's get to work. Yeah, you're good.